In other news, Gauteng Police Commissioner Mthombeni is leading Operation Shanela in Johannesburg Central and Hillbrow today. He'll be accompanied by senior management from the SABC and other law enforcement agencies. The operation, as you know, is aimed at asserting the authority of the state and supporting local police stations to reduce crime. Watching that story is SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu, who joins us now live from the streets of Hillbrow. It's been a long morning, Lopang. Take us through what you've seen so far.
Well, a very good morning to you, Ayanda, and to our viewers at home. I'm moving out of shot quickly as our colleague Njokweni just gives you the visuals really of the activities here this morning. We do understand that the operations started this morning, so in the AMs from what we also understand, and we also do know that almost 200 people have already been arrested this morning alone, and we're expecting the number to go up as a number of the people arrested here are, well, the majority of them are illegal immigrants. I'm working right now with General Mthombeni to just talk a little bit more about this operation. General, quite a busy morning, and I think just before we get into the questions, we've seen a lot of these bikes being impounded and a lot of them being part of the people who were arrested, and this has to do with documentation. Am I correct?
Greetings to viewers once more again. Yes, indeed, you're correct. People whom were found to be illegal as they are arrested, and then they were using the motorbikes. And yes, of course, when you arrest a person, you cannot leave, the motorbike on the street, and then hence we're having these motorbikes of which we are loading.
So I just want to clarify, obviously this operation is targeting everyone, am I correct? And it's not just really for those who are undocumented.
Yes, indeed. We're targeting everyone. As I've reported earlier, that we started yesterday with a suspect raiding, of which we got over 1,021 suspects arrested, of which 242. It is gender-based violence. I must report that with the other operations within the district, as we are not concentrating only on Johannesburg, we got the blue light robberies. As you know, it's a troubleshooting, area, and somewhere there in Kuruleni next to Zonke Siswe, your N3, your R103, R554. We arrested at least 3 suspects, and then we got 4 blue lights, and of which a replica firearm was there. You could see that these are some of the activities which is taking place in there. We are zooming here in Johannesburg in terms of cooperative agreements led by our Minister Mthombeni. You'll realize that yesterday the MMC for Community Safety in Johannesburg, Dr. Chwaku, was leading from the front an operation where they arrested more than 100 illegal immigrants. Today we came back again in these areas. We have arrested 126 illegal immigrants. One would say in terms of cooperative agreements, we'll be zooming into these 5 police stations. You are Hillbrow, you are Johannesburg, you are JP, you are Cleveland, you are Uval, for 6 months, where we put in the resources together in terms of a cooperative agreement. I must say that this is one of the sub-districts in terms of subdivision. So far, so good.
And Hillbrow, right? We also know that it's notorious for criminal activities. Can you highlight for us the most prevalent crimes that happen in this particular area, if you can?
In terms of briefing, before we start working, we're having a briefing, and then the 2 station commander had a briefing. I'll say commonly for the 2 police stations, Hillbrow and Johannesburg, you have the problems of murders, attempted murders, assault, GBH, and subcategory robbery aggravated, car hijackings, the truck hijackings, as you can see, is adjacent to the highway, and of course, your housebreaking. And then hence, when we are in these roadblocks, we are also looking on those aspects of ensuring that the cars is not hijacked, it's not stolen or tampered with, and then of course the other things which we are looking, we might get properties which is stolen, which is house robbed, which is business robbed.
So just to clarify, most of these criminal activities that happen in these areas, these districts, are from Schedule 4 going up.
Well, in terms of the schedule, I think we're referring to the seriousness of the crime. Based on what I've sketched, the crime is serious. Murder is one of the serious. I've indicated that these two policing present, you got your murder, your attempted murder, your car hijackings, your truck hijackings, and to a certain extent business robbery. So it's quite on a high-scale schedule in terms of scheduling for the crimes.
This is my last question. The success, do you think that Operation Shanela and all the other operations that happen across the province are successful?
They are very much successful. You stay at home, where do you get 126 illegal immigrants? They can't just flock and go to the police station. Yesterday, the MMC, Dr. Chwaku, was within the CBD of 100. Suspect raiding, we are counting 1,021 in terms of the detectives, of which 242 is gender-based violence. The blue light robbery, we have just get 3 of the suspects, and then with 4 blue lights and then a firearm replica. You stay home. Will these people come to the police station? The answer is no.
Well, there you have it. Thank you so much, General, for your time once again. Well, there you have it. I think I'm just going to allow Qabi to show you just more of the stuff that are happening here. We have almost 200 people, or maybe 150, because the General did say that since this morning around in the AMs, 5 a.m. or so, they've arrested 116 people, 126 people rather. And this is going to happen for quite a while. And we will be here to keep you updated as the day progresses. It's back to in studio, Ayand.
Lopang, we look forward to it. For now, thanks very much indeed. Lopang Alamu, live to us there from the streets of Hillbrow in Johannesburg.